hope everybody's doing well, and thanks for joining me. Let me get everything here on that so I can see the comments for sure. Let's see, there we go. How many are here today? Welcome, Carol. Hi. Let's see who else is jumping on here. Well, anyway, I am happy to see you. I don't see you unless I see your name, but you see me, so that's what counts. You can see the projects, and you can see how these new products are amazing. Hi, Charlene. Just looking down at my phone here, guys. I don't have, there. Hi, Linda. It didn't show you coming on. So sorry, I did send out a reminder that I'd be on in a few minutes, less than 30 minutes, but that's okay. Sometimes I wonder about the whole program and how it all works. So, excuse me. So, hopefully you guys saw a little bit of the celebration stuff that I shared on Tuesday really quick. It was later in the evening at 8 o'clock, so I know some of you get up super early, and so I didn't want to keep you too long, but go back and check that out. There's some samples in there, and I will have more samples as we go along, of course, but I have a couple things to share tonight. One of them is a reminder of my upcoming class, and, well, not, excuse me, forget class. This is a club project. This is club. So club is something that you can join on a monthly basis. If you stay with me for 5 consecutive months in the club, you're going to get a $25 gift from me at the end of 5 months. Okay? So there's that little tip. But guess what? Here I'm going to show you the pictures or show you the cards. It's $25, and then you get the chance to add the hedgehog stamp set. Maybe it's easier when I turn you down, but there you go. So the hedgehog is the bundle that I'll be featuring for this month's club. You need to sign up by the 10th, and you can do that in my link that's here to go to my website, and then just go to events and RSVP. But let me show you the cards, and I'll show them to you really quick. So here is one of them. There you go. And then we've got this little hedgehog here. He's so cute. I love it. And then there is the 4th card. So you're going to get 2 of each. You're also going to get product to go along with that. That's mainly what your cost is about. Well, we've got shipping that's included. So $25 flat fee, okay? $25 flat, because it's only a to-go class. So you'll want to make sure and sign up for that. Or shoot me an email, whatever you need to do. You can add on the bundle for the basic price that's in the catalog. Just dropped it on the floor. And the catalog here, let me see. I think it's on. Gotta find the page. Oh, you know what? That's where I shared the tips about going to the back of the catalog. And it's on page 64. So let's look at that bundle. And hey, thanks for jumping on, you guys. I see a few more of you jumped on. Thanks for being with me. I'm wondering if Facebook is doing something weird tonight, because I only see a few of you on here compared to normal. So, hi, Diana. So, what I'm getting at is the class, or the club. Get it in my head. This is part of club. This is a monthly club, because I'm going to have classes separate on a monthly basis. So, the first club is the hedgehogs, and that is on page 64 of the new catalog. Okay? And so you can add the bundle on for the flat cost of $32.25. So $25 for your basic club, and then you can add on the bundle at the base price that you see in the catalog, which is $32.25. Okay, just wanted to share that. before we turn you down and we get started on some projects. So welcome if you're just coming in. I see Marcia just joined and Mary, and I think I saw Diana. I see Diana on here. All right, so it's all about doing the new, some new product. Now, I love new product, but I don't like to solely do everything with new product, because why? Because we have an amazing annual catalog that has tons of great stuff, and we need to use those good things with our new things. You know, it's always fun to add to our collections, always, but we've got great stuff that's already there, so we're going to use that great stuff to go with the new stuff. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn you down and we'll get started, and you'll see where we're going to be for tonight's projects. All right, we are going to be using the Cactus Cuties first. I have 3 projects tonight, but this will be a club for sure, and I don't know when, but this will be one of our clubs, okay? Cuter than cute. And if you don't, you only got 3 little sayings in here. However, we have some amazing sayings, and the one fantabulous stamp set that is in the celebration, that catalog that's going on, and that's this one right here, Special Moments. Now, how do you get this one? You have to have $100 in sales or product, your own order, whomever, whatever. But if you have $100 in items that you want, you can choose this set, and it has great sayings in there. That's just an idea, and we're going to be using that tonight. So let's go ahead and start our project. This one, it's nice and solid, which gives you good coverage. It is a polymer set, and so a couple tips with the polymer sets. You want to make sure that you're using some type of a mat, because they don't have the sponge, the sponge foam, I guess, underneath the image, like you do with the cling stamps. So you need to have some type of a foam mat underneath you on that. Okay, that's with the polymer stamps, and that's what this one is. This one comes with this cute punch. It's got 4 pieces to it, and there's a couple tips you can use with this. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and just punch things out individually, but I am going to give you some tips as we do this, okay? So let's go ahead and move this out of the way and grab their pieces. So we are going to start out. This piece, it's the basic white, and it's 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. Okay, and then I have a couple pieces of white here to stamp on. These are mainly scraps that we're going to stamp and then punch out, and then we're going to use our beautiful. Can you see that shimmer? This is the polished pink, and this is our vellum, our in-color vellum. So this is in the annual catalog, and I don't think we use this enough, you guys. This is really pretty stuff. Okay, so let's get our stamping done first. And what is my color palette? Oh, I'm sorry. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. The polished pink vellum. All right. So we are going to use our basic gray, old olive, and polished pink. That's the 3 colors we're going to use. Now, when you're stamping your images, I'm trying to get this so there you can see it so it doesn't have the glare. You want to be conscious of how you're stamping them according to how they are in the punch. All right. So that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to start out. Let's stamp our cactus, and these 2 pieces are going to be our cactus. So I have this one and this one. And so when I stamp this guy, I want to make sure that I'm stamping it like this. And when I stamp this one, I want to make sure, oops, that I'm stamping it. All right, when I turn it over here, that's the key. That's your key, all right? Here's this. Is that the same one? That's not it. It looks too big. Well, I guess that is it, you guys. It just looks smaller here, but it's not. I think that's because I have this up like that. There you go. All right. Getting my head straight here. Hey, Sue. Hi, Shar. Hi, Sue. All right, let's do this again. So when I punch these, they're going to be punched like this. So you want to make sure that your image is stamped the same way. So again, I'm going to backtrack here. So that's going to be like that. This one here is going to be the upside down. So that's going to go in here. And I can also come in sideways. So I think I'm going to stamp it like that. So that's just a thought. Think about how your punches are before you stamp on your scrap. So let's go ahead and stamp these with the old olive. All right. And when the polymer, if you lay it down here, you don't want to squish. Just put it down so that all the color is on your image, okay? See how it's all solid on there? And you'll know let me see. Can you see the line up at the top there? I need to ink that up some more so there's no line, and make sure it's nice and solid. Hopefully that's not a defect in my stamp. You know, sometimes there has been defects just because. All right, I'm going to stamp this off and just double check. Okay. I'm going to ink it up again. There we go. Okay. All right. So there is my one cactus. So let's stamp him there. Now, if you don't get a solid image, and I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. Can you see that right there? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I should just clean this first. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the blender pen, and you can easily make sure your blender pen is clean. You can just get some of that ink up here so you can see, and rub that in, and just color that right in. But for now, and because it's a cactus, I don't think it really matters much. You know what I'm saying? Cactuses are not super consistent in like solid. So, and we can put a little flower there. How's that? There's always a way to fix it, right, girls, guys, everyone? All right, let's ink that one up. And this one is going to get punched out. Remember I said it had to go sideways just to fit right in there. All right, so there's that. So there's those pieces. Now I have the little teeny flower, and we're going to do a couple of those in the polished pink. Now see how that one is going down like that. So when I punch this out, I want to make sure that I have stamped it that way. All right. So let's see. Let's just come up here, and well, if I come up this way, let's do this. And this is the first time I've stamped with this, just so you know. All right. Okay, so there's that one, and let's go ahead and stamp another one. Oh, that was bad, Barb. We're going to stamp that again. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp one more. And if I'm going to use the other side, I got to go the opposite way. So let's do that. Hopefully that'll work. Might not. All right. And then the last thing is I want my base for my to put my cactus in the pot. Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing. I really appreciate that. That helps me so much in how people can see that we're here. Excuse me. And just so that the word gets out. All right, so this is basic gray, and again, making sure I'm nice and inked up there. Okay. All right, now I'm going to be safe. I am going to be safe, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out. Sorry, I think I got out of screen. I apologize. We're going to do that. Okay. All right. Let's do this, and let's see if I did this correct. Okay, so here is, we're going to come up here and we're going to punch out. Yep, I've got plenty of space, so we're going to come in and punch out this little guy. There is my pot. And then remember, you have to go the right way, and I did not on that one. Let's see here, how are we going to do this? Is that going to work? I think I can make it work. All right, so there he goes. Let's get him punched out. I'm just afraid. So I'm gonna do this because I don't want to mess up this guy. I guess I could stamp it again, but I really don't want to have to do that, right? All right, so here we go. Get this in here. Boy, these really punch nice right up to the edge so you don't have lots of white. I'm going to put this here. All right, and that one goes here. A lot of white around the outside is what I'm getting at. Okay, and then this one needs to come in here. And I might have to do the trick of a little bit of, oh, I got it. Look at that. I got it. There's that piece of cactus. And then now we just have our little flowers here. How many of you like this little cactus set? Did you take a look at this one? What are your thoughts? I would really like to know. All right, so here comes, let's see here. We're going to do this one first. Actually, we're going to do this right here, I think. Let's come in here. Now, there is a different way that you can do all these punches, which I did not show you tonight. I've showed it on previous videos, but look at that. Oh, I'm loving this punch because it's punching it out so close that I don't have lots of outline of white. It's amazing. All right, let's go up with the next one. Actually, that worked out that I had a mistake in there. So, oh, wait, there we go. Get it in here the right way. Now, see how my other flower is going to come up in here? So let's try this. Let's do this one first, and then I can come up and get the other one. There we go. The trick is, once you punch it, all these pieces, that's the only thing about the builder punches. You end up having lots of pieces flying everywhere. Lots of trash, I guess you'd say. All right, last flower. All right, so this is probably the hardest part, punching out your pieces. But this is great. I love this punch. I love it, love it. Okay. All right, let's get all these pieces out of the way. All right, here's all our builder pieces. So what are we going to do? I actually didn't have to use this piece, so that was nice. We're going to put these on here. We're going to put these onto our, right on the vellum. Let me come up here into the screen a little more. Okay. I'm just taking a look at the comments. I can see the comments. All right. So welcome if you're just joining. I see a few more of you jumped on here. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. What we're doing is we're using the Cactus Cuties, and we are making a cute little cactus card. Now I'm going to put these pieces on here first, then we're going to adhere this onto our card base. Because this is vellum, of course you can see through it, see that? You don't want to have your adhesive like all random on here. So that's why I'm going to put things on here first, and then we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on the back of our vellum. All right, so let me grab my sheet here, my silicone sheet. So this is the basic gray, and this is going to be flat. Okay. So let's see, how do I want this to be? Let's go like, maybe I want it this way. Do I want it this way? Nah, we'll go this way tonight. All right, so we're going to have our cactus kind of right here. And again, I haven't made this card, so you guys are catching it as I have it coming out of my head, okay? All right, so here's part of our big piece of cactus. And let's see, let's put that kind of over here. Oh my gosh, I love, you guys, this is just amazing to me. I'm pretty enamored here with this stamp set. Like I said, I have not played with it yet. Now, I could put this as another piece like that. I can take this piece and I think we're going to come off to the side, just like that, because cactuses are like that, right? And I almost feel like, let's see if I can switch this up a tad. I can. I'm going to bring this over a little bit more centered because the way that I put that piece on. Okay, there we go. That looks better. All right, now we're going to add our little pieces here, and one of the ways to do that is using our Take Your Pick tool. And so I'm just going to grab my little cactus flowers. I'm going to use them on the, what are they called? Mini glue dots. And little pieces, did you guys know with the sticky end here on here, you could pick up those little pieces just like that, where I was struggling a second ago. And then lay that down right onto there, and there we go. It works wonderfully. Okay, so there, we've got them on our little glue dots. So now just take the other end of your pick tool, and let's go ahead and place those. Let's put one right there, and let's get another one off of here. Let's go ahead and put one right there. And I don't know if we need 3. Let me see. If not, I'll stick it back on here. But let's take, oh, I'll tell you what. Let's leave it there for a second. Maybe we could put that on our saying. So I have another piece here somewhere. I thought I had another piece here somewhere. I grabbed a white strip to stamp our saying. Well, let me grab one here. 1 second. We're going to stamp just a note on one of these little strips here. I think it'll fit. Hi Pam, thanks for sharing. And we're going to do this, what color should we do that in? Should we do that in the green or the basic gray? I am wondering. And that's just going to kind of go over here. Should it go down here? I think it's just going to go like that. All right, so basic gray. What do you guys think? Basic gray. Should I do the saying in the basic gray or the green? I'm thinking the basic gray. I don't see anybody telling me yet. Of course, there's a delay in the what you guys see. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab this. Which one should it be? Old Olive or basic gray? Tell me what you think. I'm going to wait to hear back. Green. I have a vote for a green. What else? Anybody else? I think I'll just go ahead with the green. Hi, if you're just joining me, welcome. All right, let's see. Green or gray? Gray. Old Olive. All right. I got 2 Old Olives, so here we go. We're going to use Old Olive. All right. Let's go ahead and, I got 2 grays now. 2 gray, 2 green. And the next person will be the winner. And the next vote will be the one I use. So I'm going to hang on 1 second. All right, green. You got it. Okay, here we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, this says just a note. All right, and let's go ahead. And let me get right in. Let's see. Oh, you know my thing. So let's see. Let's get that right there. Let's see how I did. Pretty good, except there's a little spot there. So I'm going to ink this up again. And try this on the other side. And it looks like it's all together now, better. I don't know, there's a spot on that A. Okay. And we're just going to see what happens. Okay, beautiful. Green looks great. Good choice, everybody. That looks good. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Let's just, now, because we got the little pointy thingies here, I think that this should be pointed, don't you? So, how do we do that? You just come, I'm going to come up here. So what do? You come right straight up, and then you come into one side and the other side, and you give it that little banner kind of look. And just keep going till you get it clipped. There we go. And then same thing on this side. Now I'm going to cut this just a sliver. And then let's come, about right there and come up to where I clipped it in the middle. And then this side to the middle. And let's get that off here. There we go. All right. And then we've made our little banner saying there. Super easy. And I got myself in a mess everywhere here, so I need to move this. Okay, let's put our card together. We are ready. Now, we are going to strategically place this, and this little guy is going to go, where? Right here. Actually, just like that. Super simple card. And I actually think I'm going to pop this up. It's an easy card. The hardest part really is punching out your pieces, you guys. You like my nails? Thank you, Marcia. My hands are a mess right now, to be honest with you. But I try to get them polished, but sometimes it just it's a struggle with life. Okay, let's go. Let's just go right there. Let's go right there. And now, when we turn this over, we can see where to put the adhesive to attach this. So we're going to put a strip right here. Okay, that's not going to show. And we're going to put a strip right here, and here, and here. Okay, it's all kind of in the middle of the card, so it's going to hold it down. And let's get our base. And this is just going to go right here in the center. And look how that pink just pops right out. Just like that. And then I have this nice, pretty, shimmery background. And let's see, I had one more. Now this doesn't show up super well, but we always have our wonderful Wink of Stella. And I've got two of them here, but this one I don't, I threw the other one out that was bad. Okay, we're good. So let's go ahead and let's just make some shimmery flowers. Why not, right? There we go. We have shimmery flowers. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but anyway, in person, it really looks cute, you guys. Now that's a super simple card. Well, not super simple. I take that back. It's not a super simple card. There is a little bit of progress here, but it's very pretty in person. It just gives you that. Now, what could we do? We could add some gems on here. Should we do that? You know, we do have some green in our holiday rhinestones, so let me just grab some right here and see what we want to use. We've got those. Oh, this would work. How about our new, since we've got lots of sparkle already, how about our new matte dots? Let's use those. And let's bring some more white in here. I don't know where Nancy is. You know what? I need to give her a ring. I haven't seen her on here in a couple days. Hopefully she's okay. Everybody's all right. I know lots of people have been sick with this nonsense going around, but life goes, we just have to move forward, right, you guys? I don't know what else to say. All right, let's go with some white, and let's bring in, let's get a large one here, and I need a little more of my sticky. Let's get sticky here. There we go. What should we do? Let's go right here. And then let's get a little one like that. And let's grab another little one here. Where should we put that one? Over here, here, here. Let's just go down here. There we go. Now we've just got a little added extra in there, right? And there's our first card. Took a few minutes on that one. But like I said, this is the first time I've played with this stamp set. And so took me a minute on getting my I'm going to clean my stamps before we move on. To align everything, to figure out what I wanted. Plus, I had to see what you guys thought. I wanted to get your opinion on this, this saying, on what color to use. Okie dokie. So, the next thing we're going to use, if I can get myself together here, it's always fun trying to keep things clean and in a good manner, so I'm not getting my arms all over everything. Okay, let's do this. Moving my goodies. All right, so next, all right, card number 1. Let's put him up here out of the way. We are going to use another new product. It's one that you can get free, and it is this beautiful Daffodil Paper. I know I mentioned that it was my favorite, but look at these great cards that are here with this Daffodil set. So we're going to use this paper, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use, along with our Special Moments stamp set. Now, you can use any sentiment that you have, of course, but why these have some wonderful sayings in here. So, next, let's pull all those pieces together, and this, actually, we're going to use Mossy Meadow, but one of the colors in here is the Mango Melody, and that's a color that I haven't used a whole lot, but it looks gorgeous with this paper, right? This is a whole 12 by 12 where you can cut it and you can get several of these out of one sheet of 12 by 12. Then the other side is the nice stripes using, it looks like it's Blushing Bride and Flirty Flamingo. That's the color on the other side for this one. I have a card base of 5.5 by 8.5, and of course it's scored at 4 1/4 or folded in half. We're going to be using these beautiful brushed butterfly, brushed brass butterflies, blah, 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 right? All right. And I've got a strip for the saying, which is a 1-inch piece, and then however long you need it for your saying. These two pieces I have cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Both of them are the exact same size. This is a super easy card, you guys. The saying I've chosen, because these daffodils are so pretty. Did you get any of those stone thingies to try? Linda, I have not gotten those yet because I did not buy, you know, I love to get everything, but I can't get everything at once. But I will be using them before they're gone. We have the celebration is only good through February 28th. However, the January to June catalog is exactly that. It goes through June. So we have lots of time for me to get some more stuff and play, right? But yes, I agree. I've seen some really cool stuff with those. All right, let's do our bright, this is, like I said, this is Mossy Meadow, and it's one of the colors that's in the stamp, the paper. And we are going to stamp that right there. I did good. Makes me so happy when I get it straight. All right, and then we are going to put our card together. Super easy. What's the other thing? Oh, okay, yeah. I was getting ahead of myself here. All right. We're going to do this a fun way. We are going to take our mango, and let's go ahead and get some adhesive on here. And I am going to do this at an angle. And that's one of the reasons that I cut it at the 3 3/4. I'm putting point to point. See how I've got it right to the edge? Just like that. Then we're going to take this piece and kind of angle it the opposite way so that we can see the beautiful colors behind the daffodils. Okay, just like that. gives you a little bit of different interest on the front of the card instead of just layer on top of layer, you know, our normal 1/4 inch all the way around. And then because you've got this little section here, we're going to go ahead and we are going to put this saying right here. Now you can do that just super easy right there. One of the things that seems to be the big trend, and it won't take too long, I'm going to cut it right here in front of you so you can see. I am just going to come around and I am just going to follow this lettering, not completely to the T, but just going around the edges of the words. And we're just going to cut this little guy out. And it won't take too long. You can see it's already, I'm almost done. But if you have trouble cutting things out, you know, the best thing to do is to move your paper instead of your scissors. I'm going to get that a little smaller right there. And then you'll be sure to kind of just be able to get a little more of a smooth look around the edges. So there you go. That was not too long at all. But see how that just fits there, and it just gives it a little bit different interest. Let's pop this up and excuse me, just like that. All right. I have a class coming up with the daffodils. I did mention that. Again, I am working on several events. Let's put it that way. Club and classes and like kind of like stamp camps, I guess you'd say. And speaking of that, I do have 3 spots left. That's all I have left for the January 15th event, and that will be 10 cards with a goodie bag and everything else. Anyway, all the details are on my website. If you're on my email list and local, you would have gotten an email. So yeah, if you're local, let me know if you'd like to come. All right, so there is that, and actually I'm going to straighten this up. I put it on crooked because I was trying to stay straight on the paper. That's not what I want. I want this to be straight. I want this to, when you read it, I want you to be able to read it straight. And I have to turn it up towards me a little bit. There we go. There, that's better. All right, so there's that. And last but not least, we are going to put these butterflies on. So let's grab our Take Your Pick tool. Seems like I've lost some of you guys tonight. Hopefully you'll jump back in here and you'll be able to enjoy what we have going on the rest of the stamping time. And of course, it's always on replay, so if you're catching this on as the replay on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe so when I do put some new things on, you'll be able to get that message. And where else should I, 2 butterflies, let's go ahead and let's get another butterfly. Let's get a bigger one, grab one of these bigger ones here. Oh, I dropped it. It dropped. I need more sticky out coming out here. There we go. All right, we're just going to we're going to pick it up. All right, let's come right down here in that little area there. All right, there we are. That card is done. If you didn't want to have the fussy cut straight across, would have been perfect, right? Super easy. So that is an easy card. I would say that's a beginner card. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a beginner card? I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are on a beginner, experienced, and avid. I'd be interested to know about what you're thinking on those. All right, the last card. Oh my gosh. Wait till I show you. Yes, thank you, Linda. You think that's a beginner card too? Yep. All right. So let's put that one up here. And we are going to do our masking. I mentioned in the description we were going to do masking, and I have this really cool idea. And of course, okay, 1 second, let me grab what we need. We're going to use that. The daffodil card is more of a beginner card. Yes, yes, it sure is. Now, you could get crazy with that and like put some ribbons on it and do some other things with that card. Of course, you can do all that. All right, we are going to do some, we're going to use our blending brush. And what else are we doing? We're going to use our blending brush. We are going to use some, which one is this? Pale Papaya blend. We are using Memento Black and Cinnamon Cider. We're going to use some trim. This is our new trim that comes in a package with all these different colors. It's called Baker's Twine Essentials Pack, which is, it's actually nice to have all these different options right together here. Or you need a card yesterday. Absolutely, that would be an easy one for it. Let me get one right now, right? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is so we are going to use this set right here. Okay, this is the Honeybee Home. And we are, what I've done is I have taken one of the dies, which I've taken this die right here. I've taken a Post-it note and I have die cut that piece out. Okay, so there's that. And what we're going to do is I have this piece, here it is. I'm going to take it and let's just go on our paper here. I know, well, let's keep it on here. It's easier for you to see. We're going to do this, and we're going to place that about right there. So the sticky is on the top piece right here, so it holds it in place for me. And we are going to do some sponging or blending with our brush with the cinnamon cider. Okay, so you do need a scrap so that when you're using your blending brush, you get some ink on there. And then if you tap it off, that way you're not getting it super heavy where you're going to be doing it. I think I'm going to have to use this, guys, just so I don't get outside. So I'm going to kind of hold it down here, and I'm going to start in the middle lightly, and I'm just going to go around the image. Okay? See what I'm doing here? You can't see much right this moment, but I promise you will once we get to that point. I'll bring it up closer to the camera. You don't want to do that. You want to have that held down there. Have you guys found sticky notes that are solid sticky? I cannot find them, and I know that other demonstrators use them. So if you have a source for them, can you tell me? I would appreciate that, so I can find what I'm looking for. So you can do this in a circular motion. You can take this and you can go out from the edges of the Post-it, just like this. Okay, basically what I'm doing is I'm getting a hue of color around this die cut image. I heard they had them. I thought I looked on Amazon and could not find them. So that's why I'm asking my fellow stampers here if you guys have a source for those. Okay, let me bring this up close, okay? See how you can see that hue around there? Now, watch when I take this off. See what you have? Ta-da! We are going to stamp in that section, and it's amazing to do it this way. Now, I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to take this and do this in the Memento Black. We're going to see how good of a stamper I am. And yes, you could use your Stamparatus, but I think we're going to be able to do this. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining, my friend. All right, Memento Black. Now, we're going to do our best. So I do think about my stamp and how much I have on the edges, how close it is to the bottom here, you know, and how close it is to the top. This is pretty much in the center, and my image is pretty much in the center, the sticker, so it's pretty good. Linda says, could you put your sticky note back down to stamp in? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not following you, Linda. So I'm going to turn this sideways because I just think I can do it better this way. And I am going to, we're going to see how well I can do. I'm going to try my best. Let's see how we can do. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. Ha! What do you think? I think I did pretty good. Woohoo! It's always a joy. It's the little things. It's the little things. All right. So now I'm going to take this so you can see this a little better. Okay? And now that's where these guys come in. All right? I am going to go ahead. See, I was thinking this would be a little darker, but we'll be all right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to use the nib, the tinier end here. Yes, I can't even believe it. Now, here's another thing. This is just a different way, and it just gives it a whole different look, you guys. So that's the reason I wanted to try this. I wanted to try this. I'm just going to bring the dark. This is the pale papaya. And let's get that. Let's do a little bit there. And let's go ahead with the lighter papaya. I might have to do a little darker around the outside. But this white gives this beautiful edge. And then I could stamp it and go ahead and cut out another one and place it on top. You could do it that way. That's not really what I wanted. I wanted it like this. I had it in my head the way I wanted it. Now, the next thing I need is some green, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with a light color green. I'm going to go with the soft seafoam. Actually, is this the dark? Yeah, this is the dark soft seafoam. And I'm just going to do one solid color here in the dark seafoam. It'll be just the right to stay in the kind of the pastel color there, but enough to give it a hint of green, right? Just like that. Okay. Let me bring it up so you can see a little better. See, look at that, you guys. Okay. I was thinking thank you guys. Yes, it did turn out pretty well. I was thinking that it would be a little darker on the cinnamon cider. That's what I was thinking. So let me see here. I have my stuff right here. This is cinnamon cider. Let me make sure it's the right size. It looks like it might be a little bit bigger. Too big? Nope, it's 5.5. It's 5.5. So let's 5.5 by 8.5. And fold it in the center. And then this is going to go right on top of here. Oh, that does look really pretty. It does look really pretty in person, you guys. Lots of steps with this one. Hey, welcome as you guys are joining. I sure appreciate you being here. Lots of steps, but it's just it looks like a nice, easy, it gives you, what do I want to say, kind of a dramatic look. I don't know. Now, I am thinking I'm going to go ahead and put this back down because I want this just a little bit darker, I think. I hope I don't, I got to cover up all my white. There. And I just want this a little bit darker at the top. So, it's better to start out light and get darker than it is to be too dark and you can't take it off. Okay, tap that off. So I'm going to come here and I think this works better for me. Just coming off of the piece and getting it dark that way. There we go. And I'm just coming off of, turning it around and then just spreading the ink this way, out on the sides. Beautiful. Alright, that gives it a little bit darker. I wanted it a little darker. Okay. There's that. So now we are going to go ahead. And where is my saying here? We're going to use this special moments again. And this one, what should we say? Something easy. How about thinking of you? Because this card could be like for sympathy or anything like that. So let's just find it in here. That's the hard part, is finding the right one. Thinking of you. There, we got it. Okay. Let's go here and grab a block. It's a big block, but we're going to use it. And that one goes back in here. Put that in a second. We're going to use this in black because we've got our black. Hi, Penny. How are you feeling? I heard you weren't feeling too good. Hopefully you're feeling better. All right. Ta-da! Let's take that off. Let's bring it back up. It's a little darker. It looks a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is super easy, you guys. This is actually, where do I want this to be? Here, 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 here. I think I'm going to grab a skinny piece of white to add that on here. And we are going to go ahead and use some, we are going to use the ribbon pack that I have here. Not ribbon, the vanilla. We're going to use the vanilla. Not the vanilla, black. I think the black will look better, huh? Should the black? Yeah. Let's go with the black. And the more I look at this, the more I look at it, I think I need a little bit darker green. So let's see what that looks like here. Yeah, let's just put a little bit of darker green in here. Just to hint that green a little better. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. Do you guys ever do that? Do you like do stuff and then you bring it back? Thank you. I just pick the colors. I don't know. Sometimes I get inspired by other demonstrators. This one I just created myself after watching a Stampin' Up video for us demonstrators. That's something Stampin' Up provides once in a while to help us learn some things, which is cool. All right, let's see if I can get this in here. Oh, gosh, Barbara. I hate when I do that. I had it good and then there we go. Okay, let's put this together. We are going to, where's my base? My base is cinnamon cider right here. We're going to go ahead and because this is angled, we're going to just angle it. Maybe that'll fit right there. I think I'm going to angle it on both ends this time. So let's go ahead and put this down flat. Thank you guys for sticking with me tonight. I'm so thankful that you're here. And I don't know if, hopefully you like the cards. When I bring them back, you'll be able to see. Now, you guys know that I like to do this fun way of putting it around the edges here. So let's go ahead with the dark, maybe the green. Nah, we'll go with the dark, the pale papaya. And we're going to just do the edge of the pale papaya. Okay. Give it a little color around the thinking of you. All right. Just like that. And so that is going to go on here. But let's go ahead and take this black twine and find the end. It's a brand new pack. I haven't even used it, opened it up to use it until right this minute. I've been breaking up, really. I'm on my landline, and so I am connected direct, so I don't know. But I think Facebook was doing some weird stuff. Now, I can't even find the end to this, you guys. You know, Facebook gets weird once in a while. There we go. And tonight seems to be one of those. It seems like there was some stuff earlier I was doing, and I'm like, what is going on? Just causing me frustration. good. I'm glad that you got a good signal, Shar. I know sometimes you've had lots of problems, so that's good. I'm glad to hear that. This is a simple bow. I could do two, but because there's not lots of layers and things, I'm going to do it in a single layer. I got to grab some water. Excuse me. Okay. Whew. All right, that's better. Let's bring this. Gosh. It's the crazy cold weather. It could be. Carol, are you getting a storm or anything where you're at? I would be curious. All right, I think so my thought was that this little guy would go here. Maybe this is really just too big. And again, sometimes I just stamp with you guys because I know what I have the idea in my head. And then sometimes I do make samples. There, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down a little shorter. And we are going to take a mini glue dot, if I can find them. Here we go. And my take your pick tool, one of the things you can do, you can, it's below freezing. Oh, just below freezing. Oh, or zero. Sorry, zero. Freezing is 32 degrees, I think, right? Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but you can take your pick tool and you can roll this up. Okay, you can roll that little dot up. You could do it with your fingers too, but when you use your fingers, it does make it less sticky. I don't know if you realize that because of the oils and things on your fingers, but see how I'm just putting it right onto that ribbon there? You got to grab a hold of it so it'll stay. Oh, I got it wrapped around my pick tool. Okay. Well, that didn't work very well. Hey, it's a live show with Barb. You never know what might happen. And tonight we have glue dot stuck all over my pokey tool. End of my take your pick tool. Alright, so there we go. And then this guy, I want this like right here. Just kind of right here, I guess. I don't know. Where do you think? Should it go on top of the, say on the, here. We're going to go down here at the bottom. Okay, and this is going to get popped up. We like the pop-ups tonight. And we are done with our last card. So my goal every time that I am live, you guys, is to share some things with you, to give you some ideas, and I would sure appreciate you shopping with me if you're not a demonstrator yourself, or if you don't have a regular demonstrator. Use the host code that I provided, and let's just come right up here, I think. And I would sure appreciate your help in meeting my 300,000 goal this year. That's my goal for sales. All right. There is this simple but very elegant card, and we are going to put some gems on here to spruce this up. And I'm not sure which ones I want to use. I think we will go ahead and use, let me grab them. These little sparkly ones here, these are the genial gems, and they're in the pale papaya, and like soft succulent are the colors. If I can open it, here we go. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I appreciate your comments. All right, so let's go ahead and just put a little sparkle here. I'm just going to use the small ones because it doesn't. It seems like we don't need the big ones. Well, maybe we'll use. I changed my mind. You know how that is, a woman's prerogative. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is so simple, but look at that. It really gives a wow in this technique right here. So, fabulous. All right. So many fun things, you guys. I hope that you learned something with some of the new product. Let me just bring the cards back in so you can see what we created here this evening. And remember, we used the special moments. This is with a $100 purchase. It's yours free in the celebration catalog. We also use the Cactus Cuties and the Daffodil Paper. That's what I was looking for, is getting my getting the cards here for you to bring those back in. All right, just like that. What do you think? There we go. Beautiful. See if I can bring them any closer for you. Ta-da! I love them. They're different. They seem different than cards that I usually make, but I really do like them. You guys are welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you are jumping off for the evening, have a wonderful rest of your night. Don't forget to use the host code that's right up here. I also have it in the description. If you want the free gift for January, it has to be an order of $50 or more, and I have free gifts going out. In addition to your free that you already get for the celebration. So if you hit 50, you get to choose a celebration set. You also get a free gift from me. And as long as you use the host code, that way I know that you want the free gifts, okay? Thank you guys again, and I will see you soon, and have a great weekend. I will be back next week. Looking forward to seeing you guys soon. All right? Bye-bye.